Hello, it's Salty Dog here, and today I'm going to review the new War for Magincia game. It's the new Choice of Games game. It's a prequel to the Great Tournament series and all other stories set in the author's universe. That includes like the Swamp Castle, Choice of Mercenaries, all those. Every book written by him is set in the same universe. This is a 200,000 word game where you play as the temporary leader of a faction of your choosing. There isn't any difference between what faction you choose. It does give you a different backstory, but it doesn't affect anything. Literally affects nothing. Um, which I think is a little lame. Like, why even give the option if you're not gonna like have it be a difference if it's not gonna affect anything? The game is a pretty good length. Like my first playthrough took about an hour and a half, and I even died a little bit early on that one. So it's a pretty good length. Every playthrough feels different, like thanks to the random events that are like they're different every single playthrough. Every playthrough is gonna feel a little bit different. Like you're gonna have to play a few times to see every single event. This game also has scenarios and a tutorial, which is appreciated. Most games do not include that. Like the scenario, it's pretty fun. It's a little short, but fun. I'm glad that they included it. You get to see the world through a different perspective. The tutorial is great, and I must commend the author for it. It's fun. It introduces you to all the base mechanics. It follows you around. Like first you start off as a mayor, then a guard captain. So you just learn how to manage a village. How the combat works. That's very cool. I wish that more games would do that. But again, stemming from that, one of my issues with this game is how the combat does work. It's the problem I have with all of his games. The combat just, I don't know, it doesn't feel real. It's like numbers. There's not really any tactics or strategies. It's like, sometimes it really is just like a numbers game. And then, like, really, the lower your difficulty setting is, the more laughably easy it is. Like, on easy, you can have 20 men, you're going to beat, like, 70 of them. Again, then I feel like they're kind of, like, discounting some stuff, especially back then, like, I was playing on normal difficulty, I had about, 70 heavy infantry and 35 knights, and they beat over 200 light infantry. I'm not sure that that's really, realistic. It doesn't feel, real that I'd be able to win that battle. And then along with I guess some of the decisions that I'm not sure if it's really AI, but the decisions that the enemy kingdoms make, I don't know, they just seem like a bit weird. They'll attack me, I'll beat them back, and then I go to raid their village or attack their castle, and then they haven't recruited any more troops. That's just that's their army. That's it. That's all they have. Then I'll beat them in battle. I attack the castle. They have 12 militia troops guarding it. I don't know. I just wish that maybe the AI or the decisions they make were a bit smarter or something, or if they would regrow troops. I know another critique I have is the last half of the game. I would definitely say it has a different feel than the rest of it. After you unite all the central provinces for whatever faction you fight for, um, you know, like unless you have money stockpiled, it's very hard to get money in game, and you need money for a lot of stuff like upgrading your troops. There's an option to go and fight barbarians, but unless you have a bunch of money stockpiled, you're not really gonna have many troops. So I think overall this game's very fun. There's a lot of different choices, different random events, different endings. It's a very well made, well written game. I couldn't find anything wrong with it, and it's definitely worth the $3 that they're selling it for. So I definitely say pick up this game.